Hi, I'm here to help you with your VascuTherm 4, a solid-state thermal compression therapy unit designed to treat post-op edema and pain. It provides iceless, cold or hot fluid therapy, compression, and DVT prophylaxis therapy. This video will help you navigate smoothly through the process of setting up your VascuTherm 4 and some troubleshooting techniques if you ever need them. What makes our units unique is that we provide a solid-state technology that has eliminated the need for ice. It provides precise temperature control for preventing thermal tissue damage and delivers exceptional reliability. This unit provides 3 therapies in one. First, it circulates cold or hot fluid from the unit to a thermal wrap back to the unit. Second, it provides compression to the same thermal wrap. And third, it provides highly effective DVT prophylaxis through the unique and programmable multiple treatment modalities combining heating or cooling temperature management with vascular compression. When you receive your VascuTherm 4, you will receive the VascuTherm 4 unit, an umbilical hose, a power cord, a user manual, a coolant mixing bottle, a power supply. Now your thermal wraps or your DVT foot or calf wraps will be provided separately depending on the needs of each patient. Now that you have fully unpacked your unit and verified that all of the necessary equipment is present and not damaged, you may begin to prepare the system for treatment. First, place the unit upright on a level surface and at least 1 foot away from any wall or other obstruction that could restrict airflow to your unit. Also, make sure that you are operating your unit in an indoor cool environment and that the unit is always slightly above or level to your thermal wrap. In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to connect your power supply into your unit. First, connect your output connector from the power supply into your unit. Make note that the connector has a square housing that pulls back slightly. So you want to grab it by the neck and insert it into the back of the unit. Tug on it slightly just to make sure that the connector is all the way into the unit. Next, you want to connect your power cord into your power supply. Your unit will power up automatically. You'll hear the power supply come on and you'll see a green LED light. Now the power supply has a fan vent in the back. Just make sure that you never cover the power supply with a blanket or a sheet. It can overheat. To disconnect your output connector from your unit, this time you want to grab it by the housing and pull back. Your unit will power down and turn off. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your unit to start therapy. First thing you want to do is power up your unit by connecting the power supply connector into the back. Let your unit start up. You want to connect your thermal wrap into your umbilical hose. You'll see that the thermal wrap has 2 male connectors and 1 female connector. There's really no wrong way to connect this, so you'll find the end of the umbilical hose that has 2 female connectors and 1 male. You'll hear the click on each connector. Now, as I said, there's really no wrong way to connect this. It's because both ends of the umbilical hose are different. The end with 3 male connectors will go into the unit. You'll hear the click. After you have connected your thermal wrap and your umbilical hose into the unit, this would be a good time to start therapy. Before you start therapy though, just make sure that the fluid level in the reservoir is all the way up to the neck. Unscrew the cap and verify. If it's down, you want to fill it up with the fluid contained in the coolant mixing bottle. Now if your coolant mixing bottle is empty, you want to fill it with 70% isopropyl alcohol to the fill line and then the rest with distilled water. Put the cap back on and twist tightly. Then go ahead and start therapy. If your unit has not been programmed for your prescribed therapy, please contact your provider so that they can program your unit for you. After you have started therapy, wait about 1 minute to apply the thermal wrap on your body, just so the fluid lines can fill up with fluid completely and you get a good fluid flow. That will prevent any alarms to happen on the unit. Now I'm going to show you how to navigate your VascuTherm 4 through the patient screens. First thing you'll see once the VascuTherm 4 powers up, 4 different options. Info button, soft power down, your start therapy, and your setup guide. Your info button is a helpful screen that will give you your provider information and the Thermotech 24-hour service line. If you need to troubleshoot the unit, or if you have an alarm on your unit, your provider would be the first person to contact, and then your Thermotech 24-hour service line. Press return, it'll take you back to the previous screen. Soft power down, powers down the unit. Your power supply will remain on. Tap on the screen, and your VascuTherm 4 comes back up. Setup guide is also a helpful tool, just to give you a reminder on how to connect your umbilical hose into the unit, how to connect the thermal wrap to the umbilical hose, how to connect the DVT connectors on your VascuTherm 4, and how to fill up your VascuTherm 4 with fluid. Then it indicates how to commence therapy. Go back home, go to the previous screen. Before pressing start therapy, this would be a good time to put on your DVT calf or foot wraps, but leave your thermal wrap off your body for just about 2 minutes. Press start therapy. You want to first get a good fluid flow through your thermal wrap, just to avoid any alarms that might come up on the VascuTherm 4 if the fluid were to be obstructed. After about 2 minutes of getting a good fluid flow, would be a good time to put on your thermal wraps. There are different videos that will show you how to apply the different Thermotech wraps available. Now on this screen, you will see 2 timers, your on timer and your rest timer. Your on timer indicates the time that your thermal therapy will remain on. This unit, I have programmed it to be 1 hour on and 30 minutes rest time. It will count down to 0, and when it hits 0, your on time will be grayed out and your rest time will be in a dark color. It will count down to 0, and during your rest time, your thermal therapy will remain off. Your compression and your DVT therapies will remain on. The timers are only applied to the thermal therapies. Once your rest timer counts down to 0, your on timer will commence 1 more time. And this will continuously happen as long as the unit is on. It will go back and forth from on time to rest time. There is no need to turn off the unit or turn it back on. You'll see here that the on timer has already started to count down. I programmed this unit to have compression at medium, cool is on, and DVT calf bilateral. If for any instance you need to change your compression settings or turn off your compression for your thermal wrap, turn off your cool therapy, or turn off your DVT therapy, you would tap on any of these 3 buttons. Tap on compression. If you need to turn off compression, tap on off and press save. That will turn off your compression on your thermal wrap. Go back in, tap on the on button and keep on tapping until it says compression medium. If you need a lower setting for compression, keep on tapping until it hits low. Low compression will give you 15 millimeters of mercury of pressure. Medium compression will give you 30 millimeters of mercury of pressure. And high compression will give you 50 millimeters of mercury for pressure. You can still see what the pressure is on info. High, 50. Low, 15. Return. Medium, 30. So I'll just keep it at 30. If you need to turn off cool therapy and just keep your compressions running, just press off and save. That'll turn it off. Go back into cool, tap on, and you'll see your info. Info says that the therapy for cool is on. Your therapy set temperature, I've programmed it to be 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and will give you an indication of your timer settings. Just press return. Your DVT calf therapy, I've set it to calf bilateral. That means it's set for calf left leg and the right leg. If you need to change it to either left, keep on tapping this upper button and you'll see it go back to calf bilateral, calf left, only for the left leg, calf right, only for the right leg. I'm just going to leave it at calf bilateral. If you need to turn off DVT therapy, you want to tap on off and press save. That will turn off your DVT therapy. Just make sure it says off under DVT. Turn it back on. Tap on calf left, calf right, calf bilateral. That will take you back to your prescribed therapy. Info button, you'll see that it says DVT calf B for bilateral, and that the therapy set pressure is 45 millimeters of mercury. This is a set pressure and cannot be changed. Press save. Just make sure that your prescribed therapy is correct. If you need to stop therapy, just get up, take a break, just press stop therapy. Your therapy will stop, however, your timer setting will remain at the same place you stopped it. It's 56. If you need to reset your timer, you would have to disconnect your power supply connector from the back of the unit. That will reset your timer to 1 hour on and 30 minutes off. The More button will give you different options for the VascuTherm 4, helpful options. Help screen is the same as the info screen that we previously saw in the beginning of this video. It just tells you the information for your provider and helpful phone numbers for Thermotech if you need troubleshooting assistance. Press return. System info is basic information about your VascuTherm 4, serial number, information regarding the unit that would be helpful for Thermotech. Preset info is information that has been programmed into your unit, your prescribed therapy. Here you can verify all of the settings that have been set for this unit, and you'll see that settings for the cool therapy is on, set at 47 degrees. My on time is at 60 minutes. My rest time is 30 minutes. And a couple of different other helpful information. Press return. The monitor screen is a helpful screen that can be used by the Thermotech engineers if you were to call in the 24-hour service line. Quiet mode is an option to quiet down your VascuTherm 4. We do not recommend that you use this button since it diminishes the performance of the unit and it doesn't achieve the set temperature as quickly as it could. So we just recommend to have that off. Press back. It'll take you back to your main screen with all of the information that is useful to you as a patient. The main screen is your basic patient therapy screen. If for any reason your unit has not been programmed for your prescribed therapy, you need to contact your provider for help. Press Stop Therapy, and this is your VascuTherm 4.